Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and our non-conforming friends, welcome back to Friday Rise of the Drow with GM Pimli0prentiss. Take it over,
Thanks
Nick.
for joining us. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Looking forward to another amazing session tonight. Where we left off last, the group is still on the long journey to the Drow city of Holoth. As they near closer and closer, they found themselves in a tight, kind of cramped cave system. I'll unpause the game for you guys. I have in my notes that, because I opened this map at the last session, I have in my notes that Nadri wants to cast Pass Without Trace.
Yes.
Still want to do that? Alright, so
Yes.
everybody that's within a 30-foot radius of Nadri gets a plus 10 to their stealth roll when required. As we open on the scene, it does show on the map like a light behind you guys. Ignore that. Everything's the same color. I couldn't get rid of that. As you look around, you see in front of you a dead end, and you see some path off to your right and off to your left as well.
Oh, which way?
You can't be wrong if you go right.
I hate that logic. I'm going left.
Really quick,
To the
I
left it
will
is.
switch you guys to basic vision, because it will be easier to see something later in this map with it.
Yeah.
And who's left that doesn't have basic vision? Well, Scott's not here, so I'll delete
I
that
want to
then.
say that Nadri doesn't trust this cave system at all, so he is actively running perception checks with his 20 passive as he's walking.
Okay, take a stop for a second.
Okay.
As you begin to come around this corner is a swarm of rats. It just runs past you.
Hey guys, rats. Just letting you know, look like normal rats, but
Bunch of rats run past everybody, and down the hallway.
Did it
like
look
they were
like they
spooked
were
by
running
something.
Awesome.
from something?
Yep,
Yeah.
they're running from something. So we can either get ready to confront it or run with them. To the right.
Since when have we done what little scurrying animals do?
Given I like
Oh,
Balrin's joke.
Damn.
wow.
Nat 20 on his stealth check.
All right, Mike, stopping you right there.
Okay.
As Ethlin begins to round the corner, his eyes grow a bit wide as he sees a group of creatures shambling forward. Despite their stone-like appearance and I'm going to say robotic movements, but I know that's not a word that Ethlin would understand. But they look like almost like robotic as they move and stone-like. But they are fucking silent as the damn grave. Are you going to tell everybody that they're coming?
Yeah, I'm gonna come back. Oh, I can't move. Guys, I think
Great.
we got golems or some kind of constructive baddies. I don't know.
I'm going to start a combat. Give me one moment here.
All right, Balrin, you were right about going right.
It's kind of you to say.
Might seem the measly rats are smarter than us.
All right. Balrin, Ethlin shouts from ahead of you that there's some creatures around the corner.
So I have to, like, since he shouted back that there's creatures around the corner, do they know about it now?
You all know about it, and you would have to assume that those creatures had to have heard him if you heard him.
All right, so I'm going to move
Ugh.
forward. Let's see
Well,
there.
that
It's
was a
15,
wasted
20.
spell slot.
All right, there's 25
Yeah.
feet.
I tried to stage whisper.
All right, I'll use a dash action. There's another 20. For the yep.
All right,
And
and you see a group of creatures making their way through that cave. More than likely, that's what scared those rats.
okay. Well, do I have another? I can get to melee range, which with my charger feet, I can at least take a swing at this guy.
Okay.
Go with the. Ooh, my goodness, not a good start. 14 to hit.
That's a hit.
Oh, nice. Well, we will go with 21 damage.
Okay,
I
the
can break it up
creature's-
between bludgeoning and radiant if it matters.
No,
Okay.
it doesn't. A brief spark of light as you clap the creature against its side. Its head bashes into the wall, its shoulder, the rest of its body, and it falls to the ground dead. And you notice when the sound of it hitting against the wall and hitting the ground happens, all the other creatures turn towards you.
All right. Well, they know we're here.
That's
That's
it for
my turn.
Balrin? Fantastic. This creature rushes forward to Balrin. After seeing it move initially, its speed is surprising. You would have assumed it was kind of slow, but no, it moves with the quickness of anybody you've ever seen move. And it tries to hit Balrin with a really low number, a 15 to hit.
Nope.
It rushes with a spiked bone club, and it tries to hit Balrin, but Balrin ducks in time and it just clatters into the wall. Nadri, your turn.
All right. Well, Nadri is low on spell slots. This is 30 feet. That's what I see. What did that just roll?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
That was just a little DM roll.
I need a 20.
Nothing to worry about
I
when
need
the
a
DM
20
rolls
foot
dice behind the
cube.
scenes, guys. Sorry, what was that?
Need a 20-foot cube.
20-foot cube, okay.
Close enough.
Ah, okay, you got it. Perfect. Oh, now you're still on the template. I do the same thing. I go to move it and I'm still on it.
All right, that's fairy fire.
Okay,
I'm gonna
great.
try to help Balrin and Ethlin out here.
Oh, I even just said that I was on the template and I still did it. All right, starting with the very top. Whoops. I want a saving throw, not an ability check.
It's 14. It's my
Okay, so
save for
that one's
fairy fire.
illuminated. You know what? I got one better. It's actually going to apply a light to each of them.
Hey,
I fail this.
that's a pass.
Said it was 16?
14 for my bard spells.
Okay, and then here comes the last one. Three out of 4 fail. And here's a light for that one. So, this one, and this one all glow with a faint light. Color of which is your choice, Frankie?
It's gonna be green.
Alright, they glow with a faint greenish light. Anything else for Nadri?
Is that creature 10 feet away?
Well, let's find out.
Grimlock sound.
Yeah, it's close enough to 10 feet.
Alright, I will use my bonus action to hurl my spores and do 1d8 necrotic if it fails a DC 16 con save. And of course it doesn't.
It
So no
passed.
damage.
Does it
That
take
ends
half?
my... Nope. Just doesn't take
Nope.
it.
Okay.
Alright, that's my turn. Sorry
You're
guys, I'm
in.
not used to being this low on slots.
Yeah, same. It's just gonna be a lot of cantrips and saving the spells for healing. So I'm going to go my 30 feet. Yep, and I can see absolute nothing. So let me going to use another action to dash to about here, and that is my turn. Because I don't have any bonus action stuff that is relevant. Cool. That's my turn.
Alright, I don't think they like you.
I'm sorry, I have been muted this entire time. I feel like a fucking idiot. The first one ran in and squeezed up right next to Balrin, tried to attack and missed him. The second one rushed up, but isn't able to squeeze past the other two, and isn't able to attack over the other two. So it's ineffective this turn. And the same thing with this one. So at this point, Balrin is kind of
Fuck
like
yeah.
bulwarking these four as they try to attack him / get past him to the rest of you.
It's like, well, I don't know,
Mike.
Natri. As good as they are at hitting me, it seems like they really like me.
DM, how tall is the ceiling? Or high? How high is it?
12 feet.
12 feet? Okay, how tall are these dudes?
About the size of a human, maybe like you 5'5", 5'6".
Okay, I'm gonna
Not
fly.
super short, not super tall.
I'm gonna use my cape to fly over
Okay,
to behind them,
nice.
and I'm gonna whack the one closest to me with my staff of striking. Let's see if it
Alright, take a
rolls
hit.
today.
I'm sorry, Mike.
Nope, still not rolling. Okay, that's definitely a hit. 15 plus 11, 26.
Oh
And
yes.
damage. 1d8 plus 7. Okay, that's going to be 13 damage. Stack striking
Notably,
again.
as you fly over the top of them, none of them turn their gaze towards you. And as you land behind that one and hit it with your staff, you shatter the back of its skull and kill it instantly.
Nice. So moving on to the next one. Another staff attack. 23 to hit.
Definite hit.
And another 13 damage.
Alright. This one meets a similar fate as you step towards it and spin the staff in the air and crack it with the other end of it. In artful fashion, its skull also shatters and it falls to the ground dead.
All right, next one. Unarmed strike. $16 to hit.
Is a hit.
And 12 damage.
And as you make your third attack, you karate chop that one in the neck. You hear a sickening crack and a slight as it falls to the side dead.
Oh, that felt good. That's it for my turn.
Evelyn filling the role of Ursa for tonight. An unseen combatant takes a turn. Balrin.
Oh no. I see it. You motherfucker.
All right. Well,
Nadri sees it then.
is it
What I missed?
finally?
What I missed?
Oh,
finally
Nadri could
be
fill
done.
you in.
It's a gelatinous cube.
Ah,
All right. Well, I got this guy to take care of first, so I'll hit him in the face with hammer. 28 to hit. I think that hits. We will roll
Oh yeah.
20
Guys,
total
the
damage.
armor class on these creatures is 11, and their hit points is 11. As you
Okay.
smash the last creature up and stand over their bodies and look at them, you realize that these are some Grimlocks. They were probably hunting those rats that ran past you initially. Due to their extremely good stealth roll, you didn't hear them coming around the corner. By the time Ethlin saw them, the game was on.
Balrin's like, well, so Balrin's like, man, that was easy. He turns around, look at Nadri, and like, what's wrong, man?
And it's Nadri's turn.
Is that the end of Balrin?
I don't know. Is Nadri gonna tell me what's going on?
Oh,
or-
I screamed it's a gelatinous cube.
Yeah, he screamed it's a
Oh.
gelatinous cube.
And I don't know which way you're looking. Are you looking north or
Oh, the way we
west
came.
or east? Oh, okay. All right. So I'll do. There's 7.
You should be able to see it now.
Yeah, I can see it. Got about another. Get right there. That seems like a bad creature to throw a hammer into, so I'm not
Yes!
going to do that. Not going to do that. Just stay here and be the meat puppet. It's my turn.
Okay. Got
Hey,
third
wait,
level
it's not your
spells
turn yet,
left.
Nadri.
Oh, okay.
It's almost your turn. It's almost your turn.
Well, it said Nadri, you're up, so I thought it was my turn.
Well, that's weird. I actually have somebody in front of you. You can't see them on your turn order, though. Because they're not seen to you yet. Alright, Mike, what is Eflin's passive perception?
passive perception is 13.
Okay, I rolled a 14 on my stealth check, so you do not see this until it is too late. A giant constrictor snake slithers up out of the water behind you and onto the ground, and it is going to try to attack you.
Holy shit!
Let's see here.
Yep, let's go
You're
left.
pulling out all the classics tonight. I'm digging this.
Trying to. It tries to wrap itself around your body, but with a 9, I missed my attack, and it can't quite do that. Damn. Nadri, now it's your turn.
Yeah.
Huge fucking constrictor snake slides up behind Ethlin and tried to attack him.
Erupting Earth, right there.
Ooh, I should have rolled that with advantage too. I wasn't thinking. That's okay though. Next time.
That's Erupting Earth. DC 16 deck
Ooh.
save.
Doubt it.
Pretty shitty damage rolls, though.
A 1.
16 bludgeoning, and that's difficult terrain. They're already slow. You're welcome, Balrin. I am out of bonus action, so
Okay.
that will end my turn. And actually, I will. Oh, wrong thing selected. I will move. Away from the snake.
Earth and rock explode in the cube, causing debris to fly up into the air and stick all over it. Maybe some pieces fling into it, dealing a bit of damage. Nadri moves, and it is now Eardin's turn.
Okay, so as soon as Nedry said gelatinous cube, Irden started digging in her pack for a scroll of fireball.
Yeah.
So I need to be able to see it. No, I bought new ones in that shop thing. And I have 2 fireballs. No, maybe 3. I never did the math, but yeah. Okay. So fireball, the about here. Yeah, that way I can see it. And I'm going to cast it right here. And it's a 20-foot radius sphere. And he has to make a dexterity saving throw of, it would be my DC.
If you're using a scroll, yes. If you're using a wand or a staff, a lot of times it'll tell you a DC, but if you're using
Okay.
a scroll, it's just...
Yeah, it's mine, so it's 16. Sorry.
Okay, so it failed.
Yay. Okay, 8d6. 16 plus 21, 27, 33 fire damage.
As fire
And
explodes in the space, you see portions of the cube melt off the side
Ew.
and fall to the ground.
okay, so I'm gonna scream to everybody, fire worked. Use fire.
What's that smell?
All right.
I'm the wrong kind of druid for that.
Anything else for Irden?
No, that's my turn.
Flynn.
Oh, snakes, really? All right, it's go time. Attacking with staff striking.
Love that we all just trusted Ethlin could handle a giant constrictor snake.
Don't worry, guys. I got this. 21 to hit.
Oh, yes, it hits.
Okay, 12 damage.
Okay.
Second attack. This is probably gonna be miss. 16 to hit.
Does it hit?
Right. And yeah, 14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Oops. There it is. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stunning strike.
Ooh. All right.
DC 15 con save.
Man, their con's lower than I thought it was. Being a giant damn snake, they fail.
Should have ate it, snake Wheaties. Stunned until my next turn. Unarmed strike.
Ethlin hits it twice with the staff and then does the Three Stooges poke in the eye,
Yeah.
stuns it.
Nat 20.
Oh!
Nat 20 on my unarmed strike.
Nice.
Yes, thank you, Die Gods. So that is going to be a 12 damage plus whatever I roll next. Oh, sweet. Haha. So that's going to be
Holy shit.
12 plus 12, 24 damage on that unarmed strike. Must have poked it in the eyes with the Y hand there.
Your dice are on fucking fire tonight, Mike.
Oh, sorry. And you fucking might have poked one of its damn eyes out with that strike. Deals a pretty massive blow to the creature and it's bleeding.
Nice. That's it for Ethlin's turn.
Hey. All right, that's a dash action for the gelatinous cube. That's as far as it can move. That's hungry. Alrin, your turn. Top of round 3.
Lauren keeps looking down and he's like, I can't throw my mom's hammer into a gelatinous cube. That would be bad. You know what? This seems like a job for the spellcasters. I'm gonna go help out.
Oh,
Oop.
fuck! What?
No. You know what? All right, we'll give it a shot here. It says it's not my turn, or it won't let me move.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Oh, hang on, I might just have the wrong thing.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that should definitely be your turn still. Okay.
All right, there we go. You know what? You have javelins. I'm gonna throw a javelin first to see what happens. So,
All right.
14 to hit.
A 14 is going to hit.
11 piercing damage.
You throw the javelin, it hits the cube, and as soon as it hits the cube, it starts to sink in. I mean, it's like maybe 6 inches into the thing, you know what I mean? It's not engulfed. But much like you see all the arrows and things sticking out of it, it's just another piece of debris stuck in the cube right now.
Yeah, you might want to go.
It's as the
You
cube's
don't
moving
don't
too,
want
it's
to
like
lose your
melting
mommy's
like an
hammer.
ice cube.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Hey, I'm sorry. Barnes getting himself under control. Barnes is not afraid of anything. Goes up here. He hits it with his hammer. We're gonna throw a level 3 smite on this as well.
Ooh, okay.
Let's go. See what we can do here. That is a. Oh man. Only a 14 to hit. Oh yeah. Okay, that
That's
does
a hit. Yeah, oh
Okay.
yeah. Cube has
That
one of the
is-
lowest armor classes I've seen.
All right, so we're starting with 15 damage, but then we're gonna throw this smite on top of it. I said level 3, which will be my last 3rd level spell slot.
Oh, you guys are burning them spells.
Well, we didn't. I was begging people to take a long rest last session. I was like, no, let's just do a short rest. So, oh. All right, that's not bad. We'll go 13, 18, 20. So that's a total of 33 plus 8, 41 damage.
Okay. You hit this cube with the hammer, and the magic of the hammer just electrifies it, sends the cube splattering into a bunch of different pieces. It basically goes from being a solid cube to being kind of a puddle of liquid. It just fucking explodes everywhere, like ectoplasm everywhere, like Ghostbusters. It's dead.
Nice
Oren's like,
call, buddy.
Taking the goo off the edge of the hammer. He turns around, looks at Nadri. I don't like these, Nadri. I don't want to fight these anymore.
The DM will note that. Anything else for Balrin's turn?
No. Yeah, that was my action movement, and I don't have a bonus action. Yep, we're good.
Victor Snake is stunned. Is it allowed a saving throw at the end of its turn, Mike?
Let me see.
Not for the
I'm pretty
monk
sure it's
stun.
just until the end of my turn.
Yep. Stun
Let me
till-
verify for you.
The monk's stun lock is broken.
Until the end of the next turn,
mean-
if it fails the con save. Yeah, there's no roll.
Okay, yeah, it's done. No, there's a lot of stuff that works that way. Because, like, if you do a Chronology Wizard's Momentary Stasis, it's the same thing. They're stuck in it until the end of the guy's next turn, and then they can make a save if they fail the first one. Excuse me.
That's 10. That's 25. I'm gonna hit it with my scimitar.
Okay, you can attack with advantage. It's stunned.
Adri, Nadri.
I still only rolled a 16.
Hits.
Stunned, it's not an auto crit, right? That's paralyzed.
Yeah, that's paralyzed, but it's still a hit.
5 slashing damage.
All right, you take the scimitar right behind its head. You measure up a shot. You lift it up really high and you swing down as hard as you can and you chop right into its thick neck behind its head. But it's still alive. Blood is spraying everywhere.
Ethlin is ironically relieved that he didn't get to kill it.
No, it's still alive.
It's still alive. It's not dead yet.
Bonus
Yeah,
action.
I'm relieved. I'm happy with that.
Halo
Okay, gotcha.
spores. So that's it's con 16, or it takes 1d8 poison or necrotic.
All right, it failed.
That is 3 damage.
Wow. Still alive.
And that ends my turn.
Nadri, I remember my first sword too.
Yeah, it's primitive weapons.
You're
These.
dead.
All right, so I guess we're still
Spells
going
work
left.
better, right?
Oh fuck. Okay. Is basically what I would do. Go around that corner. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna do probably very dexterous, so no. We're gonna do Ray of Frost at it. So just spell it.
All right, roll it up.
That's 15 plus 4. It's 9. Or sorry, 19
9.
to hit.
It definitely hits. I'll say 9 is a miss,
Okay.
unfortunately, but 19 definitely does hit.
Oh, level 11. I get 3 of these. I remembered this time.
Nice.
You, Mike?
Be 14. Cold damage,
right.
and then speed is reduced to 10 feet.
Speed's reduced to 0 feet because it's dead.
Yeah. Looks like magic users are having a good time tonight.
Yeah, the spell hits it and freezes part of it, and it just can't take any more damage, and it just rolls over dead, finally. I think it took a lot more hits
Ethlin-
than I thought it would from you guys.
Ethlin cut some cutlets off of it, and he'd like to spend some time skinning the snake if that's okay.
You can definitely do that
I'll
after
give
the
you
combat.
help, or do you want me to skin it? I got a higher survival.
Ooh, yeah, if you could do that, I'll do the cooking.
Did you guys not miss the whole once you get out of combat little
Well,
thing
he-
that
Okay.
Nick said?
He had a question. We can talk and fight. I can talk and fight at the same time.
No,
Got great
listen,
They can
cardio.
plan their meal.
If there are no other creatures on my combat tracker, we are out of combat.
Oh, way to
Anything
bait
else
the
for
DM.
Irden?
No.
Be careful.
Yeah. Can I do a perception check?
Of course, roll it up.
Oh, that's really bad. That one.
What's your
I
total?
deserve
Because
what's
that
coming.
doesn't mean a fail.
It's a legally blind.
It's a
survival
5.
check.
5s usually
Okay.
mean fail.
You look back the direction Balrin is. You look this way. You look beyond Nadri and Ethlin. You don't see or hear anything. But something doesn't feel right.
So I'm gonna get everybody's attention. Just be like, look, I can't see it, but I can feel it. There's something still here. So heads up.
All right. Is that the end of Irden's turn?
Yeah.
Great.
Ethlin.
Ogroids, snakes, and jellies. What could possibly be up ahead?
Ethlin, make a perception check.
Okay. Ugh, it's not very good. 9.
Hey, you don't see anything either.
All right.
You should also look up.
Moving along. Moving along. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Okay, as you get to that point, a snake tries to bite you. That snake rolled a 12 on its stealth check. You guys could have easily seen it, but you didn't get a better perception than it. 22 to bite, 4 piercing damage should it hit.
That hits.
Still your turn. That was a held action.
Well, that was going to be a belt. Now I'm going to make a hat. All right. Okay. Start to swing. Staff of striking. Okay, 27. I think that's a hit.
Definite hit.
11 damage. Second attack.
The snake is bloodied.
25 to hit. And
Yeah, definite hit.
nine damage.
That snake is dead.
All right. Hello, Mr. Belt. Nadra, I got another one.
You guys
I'm
hear
gonna-
Ethlin's voice echo back and bounce towards you. Ethlin, in front of you, you can see water. It looks like it could be anywhere from like ankle to shin deep. It doesn't look super deep, but definitely there.
Okay, I used about 40 of my movement. I'm going to go ahead and move the remaining 10. Oh, I'm measuring. Shouldn't measure when you want to move. Okay. All right, so I just get to the water. Who feels like swimming?
All right. It's the turn of an unseen combatant.
Does ever get the feeling you're being watched?
Pull something else into the scene real quick.
Not a roper, not a roper, not a roper.
Not a roper. Not a Dragloth either.
Ah, they don't like water anyway, so that would make sense.
It's 2 ropers.
Yeah. It's
It's
a
not a
meta
roper. It's
roper.
two.
It's a kaiju roper.
Okay. Roll initiative. Great. And that costs an action, didn't it? Yes, it did. You can use an action. Okay. Okay. Moving on this little guy. That was a good stealth roll. Could have been worse. Okay, Balrin, it's your turn.
All right. Would doing a quick perception check accomplish anything for me?
Yeah. There's no DC on this because there's varying stealth checks that are active in the area.
Okay.
So just tell me what you get. I'll let you know what you hear.
How do you feel about a 14?
A 14,
think that's-
Balrin doesn't see anything, and he doesn't hear anything except for the footfalls of his fellow allies, and Ethlin said there's water up ahead.
All right. I think that's a 4.
It also doesn't really hurt because it's a free action. I'm not charging you for that perception.
So Balrin looks around. He can't see any of his friends, and once again, he's managed to get behind the rest of his party with his little dwarf legs. So it is time. we're just
Time to run.
dashing. Yeah. All right. So there's.
This reminds me
There's
of
my
my favorite Wing song or
I
Beatles
heard it.
or whoever wrote that, Dwarf on the Run.
Oh, Irden. Thank God. I was. All right, and I'll go ahead and I'll go a little
Oh,
bit
Max,
of
I forgot to tell you, that's a doppelganger of Irden. No, I'm just joking.
Oh, she seemed much nicer. All right.
Yeah, that's how you knew it was a doppelganger.
All right, so there's 20, and I get another 5. All right, there's a dash and a movement, and yeah, I will bonus action wave to Ethlin.
Okay. Unfortunately, Charger Feet doesn't come into play at this moment, but be next time. I do let the dog outside. After Balrin, it is an unseen combatant. Excuse me. Hey. And Nadri.
Nature's gonna run 30 feet there.
Alright, cool. As you get to the edge of the water there, why don't you go ahead and give me a perception roll.
Okay. That's a nat 1.
Oh dear.
8? Okay.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to re-roll that.
Smooth sailing ahead, okay?
15.
See a giant fucking snake. You just see its nose out of the water up ahead of you, and it's coming straight towards you.
Okay, that's fine. So that was only 30 feet. So I'm going to pretend that I kept running. I saw it, and I keep running anyways. And I jump 10 more feet. And while I'm in the air, I wild shape into a giant octopus.
Huzzah. Let me see if I have that.
Heck yeah.
Okay, give me a second. I gotta configure ownership to you. Okay, that octopus should be yours now.
It is.
Great.
Okay, and that'll end my turn.
Right, Irden, back to you.
So, Iriden saw Balrog go left and Nadri go right, and since Nadri's kind of squishy, she's gonna go their way, hoping that they'll meet back up again. And she's gonna come around this corner. Oh, no, I'm not.
It's probably
didn't
blocking
like
you
that.
by this wall. You might have to like move here
Okay.
and then move here.
Okay. So, that was... I think I have a few more feet. So she's just gonna come straight up to an octopus and just be like, I don't think I've ever seen an octopus in Underdark.
8 hands wave at
So
you.
they're gonna... I was gonna
He's a
say, if you
squid.
can't do that till your next turn, I'm gonna hold an action to... Well, I can't... I don't think I can see past where you are. I've got 102. I could probably see parts of the snake to see that there's a snake back, or there's something back there, right?
Yeah.
What I'm
That
saying,
one only
okay,
rolled an
'cause that
11
way,
on its stealth, so I just feel like that one would be so
Okay.
easy for you guys to see. It rolled really bad on its stealth.
okay. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold an action until I can see, because I would know that Nedry could transform into things like that, and since I don't see him, I'm going to assume he is, but I'm going to not hold my
I also
action to
like to
make sure.
pretend that, like, you know, at least when I'm a druid, I like to pretend that my animals, there's something about them. You could tell it's me. Maybe the facial features look similar to my character, or maybe there's a slight glow to them or something. But I mean, yeah, you know, and the octopus
Does this
looks way out of place. It's not all the way you
does
Days.
can
this
see it in the
octopus have a
water.
long green beard? And the octopus have a long green beard?
Does it have
Yeah,
a
there you
cannabis
go.
leaf on its head?
There we go. The
It's
beard
got a long
always
green beard.
stays
It's
the
got a
way
few
we know it's there.
A
tattoos.
tie-dye
It keeps going
bandana.
on and on about mushrooms.
All right. So then, sweet. Okay. So then, that's. Oh, I went way too far. So let's. I'm
Just
gonna
lightning bolt them
do.
all, Earden. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to
Combinations,
do
a
Ray
lot
of
of them.
Frost
Okay.
the snake, but I did something to the map that made it way off the thing. So I know it's like 40 feet to him, so 60 feet. And that's 16. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
4, 6, 14 plus 8. It's 22 cold damage and speed reduced by 10 feet.
Okay.
And then that'll be my turn. Thanks.
Ethlin.
Right. Is this waist deep water? Is it gonna get deeper? Can I tell?
Looking at it now, you're thinking it's anywhere from like ankle to shin deep. Maybe on somebody like Balrin, it might come up to like his thigh or even his hip, depending on how short he is.
Okay. Ethlin has a bad feeling about this. He's gonna wade in the water forward with his staff raised.
Okay. Can I have you please make me a perception roll?
Sure. Oh. 10.
Okay. Don't see anything, don't hear anything, except for some splashing in the water around this corner to the south.
Okay, I got about 10 more feet of movement left. I'm gonna go towards the splashing because I'm smart like that. Okay.
Just can't see what's around the corner.
Okay. I'm gonna ready an action to strike with my staff if anything jumps out at me. That's the end of my turn.
Okay, actually, let me read this really quick. "60 feet. Here you are, Mike. Alright, I need you to make, please, a DC 17 Wisdom saving roll.
Hey, bro.
I'd love to have done it against somebody else, but you're the only person I can do this to right now.
Stuff's not rolling. That's not cool. Do the old-fashioned way. 13.
Alright. Find yourself unable to move under your own direction. You're under the effects of a dominate person spell.
I usually like to be dominated, but this isn't cool.
So the spell takes an action, and it also causes them to have to command you, I think, using an action. Let me just double check this. I think they have to wait till their next turn.
Part of me is glad the squishies came this way. And part of me feels bad for leaving Balrin alone with Ethlin now.
Oh no, actually it just mentally commands you, or it uses its action to completely dominate you. So on your next turn, it will mentally command you.
Oh, great. When's my next wisdom check?
I believe it's when you take damage. Let me see if it also occurs at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Just says each time the target takes damage. So if you don't take any damage, you don't get to save again.
Fantastic.
It lasts 1 minute.
Balrin's gonna break my nose before I get out of this.
All right,
Unarmed strikes, Balrin. Unarmed strikes.
this snake rushes up to you in your octopus form, Nadri, and it tries to bite you. I'm gonna think this probably hits an octopus. 19 for 6 damage.
Yeah, AC's 11.
Oh yeah. So
Should
bring
have
that
it
down 46
52.
hit points.
Yep.
Oh yeah, baby. 21 on that stealth. Balrin, your turn.
Orin looks around and is like, why do my friends keep running away from me?
Give me a perception check right now.
Absolutely. 2. 13.
Okay. You don't see or hear anything other than the sounds you've already been seeing and hearing.
All right, well. Ooh. We'll go grab that one. All right, we'll move up. All right, there's 25 feet of movement. I see nothing. And these are separate. These, oh man, I thought these connected. All right, so I'll move another 25 feet. We're gonna die.
We split the
All right,
party.
I dashed. I still see nothing. So Barin's like yodeling, trying to get anybody's attention. Like, hello? Hello?
You pulled a Scooby Doo.
Hello?
I imagine he's like one of those like really experienced yoders, like going the whole way and stuff.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
damn, Balrin, what the hell is good at this, man?
It's
So,
like, that's my turn.
hey, this snake is going to try to. Oh, let's see. It's gonna try to restrain you, Nadri. Oh boy.
Oh shoot.
Ah, jeez. Sure as hell rolled a 1.
Yeah, you did.
If you'd like, you may use a reaction to attack this creature.
12 hit.
It does.
That's 14 bludgeoning, and it needs to make a DC 16 strength check, or it is restrained.
Is.
My, how the turns have tabled.
And it's Nadri's turn.
It's like Barin's in the other corridor just yelling. It's like, I said go right. Why didn't we just go right?
That is pretty funny. I can only attack that one that I have restrained. So,
Okay.
gonna slap it with another tentacle. I don't think a 9
Mine
hits.
doesn't do it. No.
Um,
It's too wiggly right now.
can't
It's all
do
water.
that.
The tentacles are tube shaped. The snake is tube shaped. It's all just not working.
All right. That ends my turn.
Back to this. Bearden, it is your turn. There are actually 2 snakes here. A little bit difficult to see, but they're both there.
Great. Okay, I see the tail of the other one. So, but the one I can see.
It's kind of hard to see
Actually-
between what's tentacle, what's snake. I do have it grappled.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm going.
it's just a one big ball of eldritch horrors. I mean, they're natural creatures, but you know what I mean. It's not good.
Okay. Um. Okay. And you have one of them restrained?
Yes, the back
A
one.
larger.
Okay.
Yeah, this northern snake is
Um.
restrained. This one to the northeast is free.
Then I'm going to twin Sacred Flame, and both of them have to make a dexterity saving throw. And I'm assuming because the one's grappled, it's wouldn't be great. Could be wrong, but I'm gonna think happy thoughts.
So the one that's grappled got a 13. The one that has not got a 17.
So 17 passes, and they get no damage. Okay. So the failure gets 16 radiant damage.
Nothing happens with the other one.
No, because it passed. It's a cantrip, so there's no half
You're
any
right.
damage.
You're right.
No fun whatsoever. And then I'm just gonna kind of keep moving back, just so I don't
Dancing
get
around,
restrained
huh?
in any way. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm bobbing and weaving. That's my turn.
Ethlyn, it's your turn.
What is
Dominated.
thy command?
Can't do anything yet. She tells you, come defend me. So you have to do that to the best of your ability, but you're not under complete control. Like, you have to listen to what she says and you have to do it to your best ability, but I haven't gotten to the point where she takes an action to actually pull your strings yet. That might be
Okay.
coming next turn. So move as close to her as you can and do your best to defend her.
I still can't see her. Is she to the northeast?
Sorry. She was. I had her invisible earlier because you guys had not seen her yet, and then I totally
Okay.
forgot to do that when she popped out and make her visible again.
Got it.
And this might get a little spicy with some Balrin on Ethlyn action here.
I'm coming, baby. I'm coming.
Hey, there's my friend. There he goes again.
All right, I'm gonna give this spell another reading really quick. Use your action to take total and precise control of the target until the end of my next turn. The creature takes only the actions I choose and doesn't do anything that you don't allow it to do.
You want to do some pervy snake stuff? I'm game.
Okay. She is
Or
going
not.
to use her action to completely dominate you and slip away to that chamber.
I'm liking this session.
All right, this snake is going to try to bite at a Nadrian octopus form. Okay,
That hits for 3
15
more.
for 3 damage, so another 3. That turn is over. Ah. Alrin, you see water begin to ripple in front of you as the head of a snake pops out of it, and it launches itself at you.
Could have went
Oh,
right.
I might have hit Alrin this time. 25 to hit.
Yeah, that does it.
All
Poor
right,
Balrin.
13 bludgeoning damage as the snake squeezes itself around you and begins tightening its coils. You feel your breath escape your lungs, and you feel your chest start to hurt very bad. On your next turn, escape check DC 16. Or you can just remain restrained.
Okay. So my condition is restrained right now.
You are restrained and grappled. It says while the creature is restrained, it is also grappled. Sorry, it says while the the target is grappled. Until this grapple ends, the creature is also restrained.
Okay.
Main difference being grappled, your speed is 0. Restrained means now you're doing shit with disadvantage. It's almost like it's got your arms kind of pinned.
Okay. All right. Well, and do I get advantage if I want to attack it since it's kind of everywhere? Do they equal out, become a flat roll? How does that work?
No, you can attack it with disadvantage because you're restrained. If you were both grappled, it would just be, whatever, but it's got an upper hand on you even though it's wrapped around you.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I don't have a 3rd level spell slot left to Misty Step out of this. Misty Step's a 2nd level spell. I'm going to Misty Step out of this.
I was wondering that. I'm like, damn, he must be out of a lot of spells then, but
This is my last
no,
2nd
Misty
level
Step's
spell
second level.
slot. But yeah. I'm gonna Misty Step to right there. I had like 5 more feet to go.
The snake is mystified as you come a vapor and poof into another area. Suddenly, its coil just loosens and can't find its prey.
I move the map a little bit here. All right, so I gotta find my friends. The 25 feet of movement. Where did Ethlin go? I have no idea. All right, so I'll move. There's 12 feet.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, that is a weird octopus. Oh, there's Ethlin. I'll go say hi to Ethlin. Oh, there it goes. All right. Hang on a second. I'm having a little bit of. There we go. So.
Are you using a
12.
touchpad?
Of course I am.
Get
Look,
a mouse, you
I don't-
goober.
Hey,
Can't you tell?
hey. We're
Yeah,
not
damn
computer.
wireless mouse.
We're not electronic shaming. All right, that's not the game we're playing. Some of us are old people. All right, just
Hey.
sit over there in your 30-year-old body and do with your little custom computer and your things like a mouse and all these fangled things. I'm gonna be here on my crappy ass Chromebook using a touchpad,
Max's mouse
slowing
is an
everything down.
abacus.
You get it, Max.
Exactly.
I'd rather stroke
Exactly.
the laptop than handle a mouse. You know what I'm saying?
All
That's
right,
getting
then I'm
clipped for
gonna
TikTok.
What, my rant?
Yes.
Oh, good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I will go ahead and dash to right round yonder. It's like, hey, Ethlin, how we doing?
Ethlin turns to look at you, and his eyes are black like those contacts that the guy from Limp Bizkit used to be wearing all the time.
Okay. All right, you might have overestimated how much impact Limp Bizkit had in my life.
Okay, his
I
eyes
tuned-
are completely black. There's no whites. There's no
Okay,
pupils,
works.
nothing. The whole thing is just black.
All right. Okay, well,
It looks really creepy. Like, it doesn't even look like he just had a bad day. It looks like Ethlin is, like, possessed.
Okay. But hang on. So I'm trying. I don't want to metagame this, and I think if I try to do this, I'd be metagaming it. But I don't want, because I did the charger, I can do like an unarmed strike, like try to slap him out. But I don't know that. I think I'd be stepping over what Ballroom would actually know. So I'll just kind of, talk to him, and that's the end of my turn.
I appreciate the restraint. He looks strange, but not to the point where you're like, gee, I should automatically attack my ally.
Yeah.
Alright. This snake is restrained by you, Nadri. What's your escape DC, please?
60.
Okay.
You ain't going nowhere.
Yep, a snake tries to flex out of it, and nope. It's just the knot is getting tighter the more he tries.
You thought I was stuck in here with you? I'm gonna slap this snake.
All right, go for it.
Wait, this guy had guiding bolt, right? So that would be with advantage.
I don't know that anybody cast Guiding Bolt today. I think it was Ray
Oh.
of Frost.
Okay, well then the first one was a 17.
It hits.
I
It's
did
only a
Sacred
12.
Flame.
Ah, that was it.
Okay, that's what it was.
None of us were right.
That's another 11 bludgeoning. Still grappled.
Actually, as you squeeze it, you feel a couple of its ribs snap and realize that you've squeezed all the life out of it.
Awesome.
It's dead.
Well, in that case, I am going to Ink Cloud, which immediately launches me 20 feet. This way, it can make an opportunity attack, but it'd be at disadvantage.
I'm gonna say it can't because it just can't even see you from the ink cloud. It's too much of a distraction.
Okay, and then swim speed. 60 feet. I think Irden's got it.
Wait, are both snakes dead?
Nope, I left one for
No.
you.
This one
Oh.
is still here.
Oh, cool.
Okay. I think it counted that initial 20 towards my movement, but that's okay. That's a
Do
20.
you want to move more and it won't let you?
Yeah.
Or do you want to go to
I
the
should
same
have
spot?
20 more feet. So, like, here. Okay. That works. That's where I wanted to be. And that'll end my turn.
Irden.
Real quick, I'll place
Okay.
a 20-foot circle because that area is now heavily obscured.
Okay, does that last until like the end of your next turn or something, or is it like a minute?
It's 1 minute or a significant current.
The water, I won't say it's not completely stagnant, but it's not moving that quickly, so that's probably going to be there for that full minute.
Okay, so the snake would be blinded if it's in the water. If it's above the water, obviously it's not.
It's doing how snakes do, where it's really just kind of got its nose and maybe its eyes just barely above the water and stuff.
That's what I
so it's,
figured, but
you know,
I was just
it's
saying the mechanics.
mostly hidden.
Yep.
But yeah, I got you. And I mean, you could see that too, weird, and all the water around it is blackened from the ink, but you can see the snake's little, little triangle sticking up out of the water.
Okay. Then I am going to Ray of Frost at it.
Okay, roll up an attack.
That is 15 to hit.
To hit.
Yay. Come on, lots of damage, lots of damage. 18 cold, and his speed is reduced until the start of my next turn.
The ray connects with the top of its head and just obliterates it, freezes it completely, and the snake just begins sinking down into the water. Or I guess it would float.
Sweet. And then, so I can see above the water. I just know that my clothes from like my knees down are now gonna be dyed. Awesome.
I mean,
Kind of
Irden's motif is probably black anyways, right?
Yeah. Don't really notice it. Yeah.
It was
All right.
tie-dye.
So that's my movement, and I can see absolutely no end. Maybe wait a little bit.
No, you're not going to be
Nope,
able to see
I'm
us
done.
from in
Okay.
that hallway.
That's my turn.
Ethlyn, please attack Balrin twice.
Yes, master. All right, first attack to Balrin. Ooh, 28 to hit.
What the?
Yes,
What is-
Mike, roll high when you attack your friends. Yes.
And okay, you got a little bit of grace there. 8 bludgeon.
Attack
Second
him with your
attack.
second attack.
Oh, you're in luck. Roll the 1.
What are you doing? What is it?
Spend a key point to try to stun him.
This is so much fun. All right.
Okay. Con save 15, Ballroom.
Technically, this
Oh.
is from the first time he hit you, but
Yeah, all right. Con save 15. Did not want to. Oh, I might have to. Oh, nope. There we go.
Is it bad that I want it to work?
It doesn't. Hang on. I got to roll a physical dice. It doesn't want to roll for me. Hang on. That is a. What do we got? Ah, that's a dirty 20.
All right.
It's
Swing
okay.
plus my
Not
stun.
stunned. All right, we'll make that the end of Ethlin's turn. The creature is going to this. This creature. Bearden. It's going to dash towards you.
In my defense,
What's it dash?
Alyssa, I did not know that snake existed.
Alrin, it is your turn, and it's beyond clear to you now that, like, Ethlin is not himself. He's not speaking. He won't acknowledge your presence other than to attack you.
All right. Well, I'm like, why are you trying? All right. Well, I'm doing this for your own good. I'm just gonna do an unarmed strike, an unarmed attack, trying to slap him out of this, basically.
I was just gonna say, can we say that you just open hand slap him like you slap somebody on the mouth if they say something really
Yeah.
insulting?
That's kind of what I'm doing. It's like, man, why'd you try to hit me? Whoosh. Yeah. So. So. All right. There we go. How does a 17 work?
That's on the
Right.
money. You got me.
All right. All right. You take 6. I don't know, slapping damage. I'm not sure what type of damage. I'm assuming bludgeoning.
It's bludgeoning. And now, Mike, you may immediately make a DC 17 Wisdom saving roll to break this
Oh.
effect.
God, I'm gonna kill Ballroom before I freaking get this. Here we go. All right, +3 to this.
Am I an asshole for wanting you to fail just as much as? Oh yes.
Well, you got your wish. 12.
All right.
So as Balrin sees his eyes start to like,
Yeah, so
as Balrin
Balrin slaps him, and for a second his eyes go back to normal, and then he shakes his head and he blinks, and his eyes are black again, and he looks at you with malice.
Balrin's like, all right, well, first time didn't try. Let's try it again.
Give me the old Three Stooges back and forth.
That is once again a 17 to hit, and I'm not making it up.
That's a hit.
6 more damage. 6 more
Okay.
damage.
All right. DC 17 Wisdom.
All right, let me do this damage real fast. Okay, Wisdom. Come on, money.
All right, you two. I
God.
only have a few spell slots left. You need to knock it.
Yes.
You need to knock this shit off.
8.
Even
Bearden,
Frankie fist
haste.
pumped that one, man.
How crazy would it be if I killed off the entire party?
That would be
Bearden, haste me so I
wicked,
can hit him
man.
again.
That would be wicked.
Since
Balrin have anything else to do this turn?
Well, I kind of want to move, but I don't want to give him an opportunity attack. And I can't.
Yeah, I'm in charge of
should've
his
tried to-
reactions too,
yeah.
since I used my action to dominate him and stuff. So he can't not do that. I'm gonna make him do it.
I'm just gonna sit here and I hope Nadri's got something in store.
so in my head canon, Balrin just slapped. And then the second one slapped him so hard he turned around, and I'm gonna take my 8 tentacles and slap.
Roper.
You're almost like a helicopter.
Oh no! That's a Roper flashback.
This should
Oh,
be
no.
advantage. So 17 to hit.
That's
Dude,
it.
17. You
Just
guys are like so
magic.
consistent with the 17.
That's 12
All right.
damage, and you are grappled.
Jesus.
12 damage, you're grappled, but you can immediately make a wisdom saving roll, DC 17.
Want to say that the sorcerer, who's also a cleric kind of thing, is stuck back with a fucking snake and can dispel magic. If I can get up there, help me.
I rolled a 7.
Man, I thought monks were good at wisdom stuff. I'm thinking, man, this is a mistake hitting Mike with it, but, you know, he's the only
Not
one
this
around,
wise.
and I really want to try this. And, wow. Boy,
Wait,
this has
am
been
I?
a great try out of this.
This is kind of late, but I do have advantage against being charmed, but we're kind of over that now.
Yeah, way past
Well, you
that.
can roll your roll right now with advantage. All the other ones, whatever
Okay.
happened, but you can roll that one right now with advantage.
Let's try that. Can't roll this low forever. Oh, thank God. 22.
There you go.
All
Come on.
right. And finally, you guys see Mike's eyes go back to normal, and he's like, whoa, what happened?
It's a
As he
fucking
sees,
squid!
You know, yeah, his face is like killing him, and Nadri's
Roper!
grappling him.
It's
and
a
he's like,
roper!
What
Ah!
the
Ah!
fuck, man? That's awesome. Anything else for Nadri's turn?
No, that's it.
Can you maybe ungrapple
Alright.
me so I can fight next
That-
turn?
You're dead.
Does it cost me an action to ungrapple him?
Oh, no, you can just let him go.
Okay, yes, since he's out of it, I'll let him go.
Okay, so the snake like right up to me.
Oh yeah, it used its action to dash up to you to where if you try to move away from it, it's definitely gonna reaction against you.
Okay. Word of Radiance, Constitution saving throw, DC, I think it's 16. Hold on.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah,
Here it
16.
comes. Ooh, I gotta roll high. This is not a good bonus. Hey, 20.
Awesome. Okay. Fucking hell. Alright, let's see how many spell slots I got left. Oh, good. I cast Spiritual Weapon as a bonus action. It's a leveled, and the first one was a cantrip. So I'm going to a spectral scimitar, kind of like right up behind it.
Would you prefer blue or golden?
Golden.
I don't have a scimitar. Best I can do is a mace.
That's
Here it
fine.
is.
I just see a whack at it. All right. That's so cool. All right.
You can
so
roll
I
your
need-
attack with advantage.
Hey. My God. That is 16 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Okay. 1d8 plus. Oh yay. 8 plus 4 is 12. 12. Force damage.
Well,
And then it's just gonna stay there because if I move, Yep, it's just gonna stay right there. We're dead.
Okay. Ethlyn, you are free to do your thing now.
Ethlyn is pissed. Not only did he lose control of his body, which is a no-no for a monk, he hit his friends. He's going to beat the shit out of this Naga. So he's just going to start running to Naga Town, wherever she went. Where'd you go? There you are. Okay, I need to see how far I ran. Sorry. Wasn't paying attention. Son of a gun. Okay, I'm going to use a key point to sprint. It's my bonus action.
All right.
And I'm just going to lay some whoop ass. Like, no holds bar. Like, Dark Side, Sith. Let's go. Here we
Okay.
go. Going to use my tattoo.
As you're
I
attacking
need
this
health.
creature, and you're very, very close to it now, even though you were close to it earlier, you were charmed and your mind wasn't working right, you have seen this creature before. This was the Naga you guys vanquished like a week ago.
All right. I'm going to use that.
In game time. In actually real time, this was probably like 5 or 6 weeks ago.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'm going to use a Bloodthirsty Strike with it. I'm going to attack it with my staff. I'm also going to add some force to my staff. I'm going to use 3 charges. So that's going to give me another d6 for damage, so I better hit. Okay, here we go. First attack. 22 to hit.
Definitely hits.
All right, now to roll some serious damage. 1d8, 4d6, and then shit, what was my staff again? Let's see. D6. Okay, so another 3d6s.
Oh, it's gonna be like your own very own sneak attack.
So now I'm gonna do all that plus 7. So 37 damage.
Jeez. Okay, got it.
And I'm gonna take 11 back as health from the necrotic.
Nice.
That was attack number 1.
Okay.
Okay, attack 2. $21 to hit.
The hit.
And that's going to be 12 more bludgeoning. Unarmed strike.
Got it.
Oh, wait. No, I can't unarmed strike because I used my bonus action. But I will try to go for a stun. Con save 15.
Okay. Stunned.
Feeling a little wrathful. That's it for Ethelin's turn.
All right. That's it for Ethlin? Okay. This creature is stunned and can't do anything. This snake is gonna try to grab you, Earden. It tries to roll. Oh, yeah, it does wrap itself around you. It begins squeezing you, applying 20 points of bludgeoning damage. Unless you can do something to make me re-roll that.
Nope.
Oh, yes. Balrin, it is your turn.
Yeah, so once again, I got to play it honest, even though I know Irden's down there hurt and Balrin doesn't. So he's just, I think Ethlin ran up north, right?
Ethlin ran to this chamber.
Okay. Over here, that's 12. It's my movement. I got to use my trackpad to move the thing, mouse, because I'm old. And this dash again? Man, Balrin, get longer legs.
I do love dwarves, but yeah, that speed can sometimes be very problematic. So yeah, you could see
Yeah.
Ethlin still farther ahead, but you see the Naga kind of swaying, not on its feet, but I guess on its tail. It looks like Ethlin
Yeah.
has them stunned.
Their feet is a melee attack only, so I can't throw my hammer. All right. Well, that is my turn.
Nadri.
What is taking her so long? So that's 20. Oh. Gonna try to hit the snake.
All right, roll it up.
21
That
to
is
hit.
definite hit.
So that is grappled and 6 bludgeoning.
Okay. So now Earden is grappled and restrained, and the snake is grappled and restrained. Oh boy.
Dogpile.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to
I
get a
love
bigger
it.
snake
It's
to come now.
A lot of tentacles.
Earden! Yeah.
It
It is an escape
crew.
check DC
Okay.
16. So you can do athletics or acrobatics,
Yikes.
or you could just choose not to escape.
I don't want to do this anymore. So 12 3, 15. Did you say 16?
It's 16.
Yeah. Does that use an action too?
Almost like with Nadri grappling it too, it's making it harder for you to escape.
Does that use my action?
Yes, it does.
I still have the spiritual weapon.
Hmm?
I'm assuming both of them have grappled me with legs, so I'm going to do the spiritual weapon towards the head of the snake, which is
Okay.
probably getting ready to eat me. Eat me. Where'd it go? Spell attack. Okay. That is 19 to hit.
It's a hit.
Or 10 force damage.
And force damage, and the snake is bloodied.
And at this point, Earden is probably speaking in Undercommon because that's what her first language is, and it's about the ass chewing that my party's going to get leaving the squishy behind and splitting the party and going left in the first place. Just yep, it's right now everybody can hear it in Undercommon, but y'all are gonna hear it soon. You just hear her spewing off obscenities in a language you don't understand.
I speak
my turn.
Undercommon.
Oh, Nedry can hear every word.
Awesome. All right, Ethlin, you got a stunned spirit naga in front of you.
Okay. Here we go. Staff strikes. $29 to hit. Definitely a hit.
Yes, that's definitely a
11
hit.
bludgeon.
All right.
Second hit.
The first time you hit her, you see blood start to trickle out the corner of her mouth.
19 to hit.
19 is a hit.
$10 bludgeon.
Okay.
Unarmed strike. I'm gonna do 2 of them. I'm gonna use a key point for a flurry of blows attack. So I'm gonna
Okay.
do 2 rolls. All right, 21 and a 25. So those are hits. Rolling
They're
damage.
both hits.
Nine plus 8. That's 17 bludgeoning.
Okay, she's still bloodied, but she's still in the fight.
All right, stunning strike, DC 15.
Still stunned.
All right, right where I want.
Man.
Now
Oh,
who's in
I was hoping
control?
she'd get out of it. Man, I was hoping she'd get out of it. I was gonna fucking blight you. Without mercy, I wasn't even gonna give a shit about it. They got healers and shit. He'll be fine. The snake is gonna try to continue constricting you. Does a 17 hit?
Ha! It does not.
Okay, so it tries to squeeze you, but you're able to resist. Maybe Nadri's kind of helping out a little bit by not letting it
I think
boil
my
as tightly as it would
rage.
like to. Yeah, you know what?
My
Better
rage
off.
is
Yeah, your
making it
rage.
uncomfortable.
Even the snake is like, oh man, I know I'm supposed to squeeze it right now, but I don't know.
She's
Balrin.
scary.
All right. Dwarfy legs, don't let me down. Here we go. It's me right there. So I can't get within melee, but I can throw a hammer, and I'd rather do that. So first attack is a 30-20.
Definitely a hit.
And I can't put smite on it because it is a ranged attack. So that is 9 plus 8, 17 damage.
Hammer slams to the side of her, and you hear the crunch of bones as it returns to your hand.
All right, second attack. That is a crit, 32 to hit.
Hell yeah.
All right.
All right.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
All right, so that is a D10 plus 8 is 18. Do I double my modifier or no?
Not the modifier, but the dice.
Okay. That's 18 plus 8, 26. Bludgeoning damage. A
Second
little bit of
time your
radiant.
hammer hits the
Oh,
creature.
hang on. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
I'm so sorry. This is actually a. I forgot. This is a special hammer. When I throw it, I get 2 D10s. So that's 11 plus. That's 31, 39 damage. Sorry about that.
No problem at all. The second time the hammer flies into it, its head flies back, and it just completely disappears. Like its whole body and everything just gone.
No, I wanted to skin it.
The constrictor that was around you, Irden, completely just disappears, and between your legs there's a staff floating in the water.
Can I
You
grab
guys
it?
did it. Yes, you can.
Did all the snakes disappear?
What?
The snakes did not all disappear. Only the one that was
Okay.
just bothering Irden. But there are 2 giant constrictors and 2 regular sized constrictor snakes you can loot for snake skins if you'd like.
Absolutely. And dinner.
So the
Anyone
one
feeling
that
a
was
long rest?
around me was. The one that was around me turned into a staff. So I don't think I have like identify or anything like that. Can I detect magic on it?
Surely can. Do you have detect magic?
Yes. Oh wait, is that a spell slot? Hold on, let me see if I have that. Ooh,
If
it's
you
an
have
at
ritual
will thing
casting,
because
you
I'm
can
a
cast it as a
drow.
ritual.
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
I'm
Oh
actually
yeah.
yeah.
This staff radiates with magical energy. The head of it looks like a snake.
I sense a staff of constricting. Or staff of the serpent.
Alright.
One of the 2.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pick it up and then probably just get out of the water at this point.
Dry land. Here we go.
Alrin goes up to Nadri, and I know this map was a loop that we were going to get to all these enemies regardless, but Balrin doesn't. So he goes up to Nadri, is like, I need you to say it with me. You can't be wrong if you go right.
Nadri's an octopus just swimming around, so.
A lot.
Why are you ignoring me? Like, I see your beard. I know it's you.
Yeah, and I will drop the octopus form.
All right. You guys think you want to take a long rest?
Yeah, yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Heard it mentioned a couple of times. So if you want to stay where there's land, it's either the southern portion of the map, or there is a small strip of land kind of right in the middle where that spirit naga was hanging out.
This is
I'm probably
pretty
just gonna go
defensible.
sit right where the dead corpse was. Or no, she just disappeared. That's where I'm going. I'm just gonna sit down and I'm just going to like close my eyes and just sit there.
All right, you guys
Well,
can all take advantage of a long rest.
I feel like
What were you gonna say,
apologies
Mike?
are in order. Ballrin, how's your face?
Ethlin, there are no apologies necessary. Lapping you was the most fun I've had in a long time.
Okay, that's
So,
valid. That's valid.
I just want to thank you for the opportunity.
I'm here for you, I guess.
Oh.
I've been told I have
Are
a
you
punchable
okay?
face. I got a little bit of rage out on that Naga. I'm kind of sad that she disappeared. I wanted to turn her into a wineskin or something useful that I could share the memories of. But it is what it is. At least we got our pet snakes to make stuff out of. Nature, what do you want to make?
Nadri is not like being subtle at all that he is trying to keep you two between him and Airden. He heard the tirade.
Hey, speaking of
You're-
Nadri,
you-
you got a 20 passive
you guys aren't
perception, so I'm not going to make you roll for this. While you were swimming around, you passed over the place where you killed that Naga at least 3 different times. You found a ring in the water.
Ooh.
Nice. What is it?
I can't tell you. I don't have that kind of magic.
Say detect magic, identify, and I'll let you know.
Irden, do the magic thing.
I don't have either.
It's definitely magical. If she can detect magic, I know that. It's the ring itself is
School?
magical, and so is the staff.
What's the school of magic on the ring?
Oh, I think I'd have to look it up.
Well, Nick, if you just tell me, I can let you know which school it is.
I would say this is illusion for the ring, and geez, I don't know if it would be considered illusion, transmutation, or conjuration for the staff. Probably illusion or conjuration. Probably not transmutation.
I think while Nedry's like looking at his ring, and then
You know what? Maybe it is
Ethlin-
transmutation. I think it is. It is transmutation.
And while Ethlin and Balrin are like sitting there talking and apologizing to each other, like very like precise, quiet words are going to come out, and they're going to say, "Sit down and shut up."
Wait, me too?
Yes, all
Okay.
of you.
Ethlin
Oh,
just
okay.
sits crisscross applesauce and waits.
These guys, are we sure we want to make her queen?
Yeah. Do you?
Drow do be drowing.
Not right now.
Who is the most important part of your plan?
Oh, don't let it get to your head now. It's like
We always knew you were arrogant,
So,
but this is a bit
I
much.
elected myself. It was you guys that had the problem with that.
So, Barin's sitting there like he's actually confused. He's like, I went up to fight the gelatinous cube, and then everybody ran away from me. Like, you ran away from me. I've been protecting you the last couple of fights. You ran away from me. You tell me who's the most important person, Irden.
Whoa.
Okay. I'm just going to get this off my chest. If you're from the Underdark, and you tell people to go right, you probably listen to them. So from now on, we're gonna have a vote. When it comes to an intersection or a big decision, we're gonna have a vote. And if it has anything to do with Underdark, the people from the Underdark get 2 votes, and everybody else gets 1. If it has to do with Drow, anything, I get 3. That's the way it works. If we go back to the surface, by all means, you can have your 2 or 3 votes, whatever's needed. I will defer to your knowledge. Don't live down here. Drow live down here. You are now in Drow territory. So you need to stop acting like male Drows and running off and being brash and running into danger when it could be avoided or used to your advantage. That's how female Drow work. We are manipulative, conniving. That's how you guys need to think. Otherwise, they're going to split us up like we did. This wasn't even Drow, for God's sake. They're going to split us up like they did today and pick us off one by one. And then where's your healer, guys? How do I get you back up? Or more
Yeah,
importantly,
where's your sorcerer
how
healer?
do you, yeah. How do you protect the person that you're supposed to, you guys want to put into power? To deter this shit from going on and on. If I'm that person, then by God, start listening to me or acting at least like you give a shit about leaving me behind. And she points at Ethlyn and she's like, stop being brash. You
Ethlyn-
cannot afford to do that down here. You are in
At that,
Drow
Ursa just kind of
territory.
ducks her head down and doesn't say nothing.
Ethlyn puts his head down like, sorry.
Why you ran away? Okay. Sorry too.
I went to go protect the other squishy.
I mean-
got little eggs.
In my
was-
defense, I didn't ask you to do that.
I mean, I was good. Like, well, until I got my mind controlled. There's that. But I see what you're saying, Erdogan. I'll take your lead.
Yeah, because if I had been up there, I can dispel magic, so you wouldn't have had to make those attempts at
Balrin wouldn't have the chance to slap me, so I'm just gonna put that out there. But I see what you're saying.
Nadri right now having dispel magic is that like side-eyed puppet meme. Like I could have done it too, but I chose not to.
Ethlyn stands up and
That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Love that.
Ethlyn stands up and he does the sun and stars and bows deeply to Irden and says, "I apologize for my error."
I accept your apology. I don't want subservience. I want respect. I'm not
Actually,
looking...
this would probably exude a great deal of respect coming from Ethlyn. It's not like the cheap fealty that the male Drow show you. This is actually coming from Ethlyn. I would say this probably is like a maneuver of respect.
I have forgotten the face of my father, Gunslinger.
Oh, now I'm definite about it. Now it definitely is.
I think Erden would know that it didn't feel the same as a subservient thing, but I don't think she'd... I honestly don't think she would understand what respect would be because she's
Got it.
never given it to anybody, and she damn well hasn't received it.
Okay.
So like I think the respect is like what's she's making it, and she would probably be more like, these guys are trying to make me a figurehead and I just want to be like equals with everybody. Like I've lived so long in a powerful house that just did awful things. So I'm having a hard time with like reconciling that. And so I think she would recognize some things there, but I don't think she would understand it the way I think he would mean it.
During this time, Ethlin and Ursa are mostly quiet. They kind of got separated a little bit from the group two during the fight, and everybody's settled in and taking a rest. You guys can put a long rest on all your character sheets.
You mind if we pull a bio
Hours
real
go
fast?
by. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's do 10 minutes.
10-minute bio. We are back. All right.
All right. Thanks for bringing us back. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Thanks for sticking with us. Real quick, one thing I wanted to point out. Bearden made a big deal. Ballroom made a big deal about, oh, we should have went right. We should have went right. If you guys would have went right, there was a cloaker that if you didn't see it at first, which you probably wouldn't have, they're pretty indistinguishable when they don't move. It was just going to wait till you guys passed and then attack the last person in the group. Interesting no matter what. Something no matter which way you went. But yeah, everybody makes their short rest, and after 8 hours, it is time for the group to move out. Is everybody ready to go?
Go.
Hell yeah.
Got our snake skins.
Wait. Those in favor of going, say aye.
Democracy sucks. I say Iriden tells us what to do.
Aye.
So much easier. Democracy is the worst way to run a government other than any other option. That's what Ben Franklin said.
Ursa just says, yeah, let's get going, and urges you guys to keep moving.
Hell yeah. Where are we at on the overworld? Boss?
All right, let's see. Go back to our scenes here. Travel. Okay, I thought I moved this to travel, but I didn't. Okay, so you moved a bit, but you still have a good distance to go.
Dang.
With this being whole off all the way down here, you got a long stretch still to hit.
How long, Z?
Séance.
Don't speak French, or whatever that is in D&D equivalent. I don't remember what you guys made French.
It's undercommon in Minhole.
Okay. Let me get the survival roll of whoever's leading the party, please.
Iriden, who's leading the party?
I think Nedry actually leads, but I give an assist because I can see further.
I don't know. I'm
There you
not
go.
from the Underdark. I don't know that I should lead anymore. You know?
Oh, here it goes.
Oh man, lay down the law one
you
time
roll
and they act
better,
like they can't make their
you-
own decisions.
You have a better survival chance than I do. I'll just tell you what's up ahead.
What's a survival check? You're speaking a different language. That sounds like
Shut up.
cuckoo, metagaming.
All right, we'll do this
Sounds
then.
like nerd speak.
This will go badly. I'll roll them.
Balrin walks forward. Don't worry. I'm from the Underdark.
Oh,
You've
great.
gotten us lost. The reason why we used Nedry was because he was doing better.
We're using your justification.
Okay, then I will give you the. Do you have?
Okay, I'll lead, but I just.
+1.
It was 0.
Yeah,
But I
my
can tell
plus
you all
seven's
about
looking
the
real
Underdark.
fucking good, but I ain't from the Underdark, am I, Irden? I don't know what I'm
That's what
doing.
I'm saying. Yeah, but you're a druid, so
13.
I'm just
Alright.
gonna help you out. Or if you help me out, that'd be great. One or the other. That way we get advantage.
The 13 is narratively good because Nadri's heart ain't in it.
Just for shits and giggles, I did roll a crit. Just so
Balrin's actually leading.
Hey! Well, you didn't have your hammer before we switched.
what I'm doing is I'm like, Nadri, I got this. Just come up and you kind of lead the way, and I will, whatever you say, I'll pass that on to Irden, like I'm the one leading, and then we'll be good.
Did we ever identify that ring? What it was?
You guys never did, nor the staff.
No,
Yeah.
I
You
don't
can
have
incorporate that as
identify,
part of
I
your
just
long
have-
rest if you have the ability to do it.
I have detect magic. That's it. I don't have identify.
Let's just use it and see what happens. At a critical moment.
It becomes a mimic and devours you.
Well,
I'm gonna actually look at the cleric spell list really quick. Because although Scott's not here, Edmund's there. I don't see identify on this list. Too bad. You guys have to come up with some other way to figure out what they are. Move your token a bit more. We're moving the party forward, Nadri. Irden's guiding you, and then suddenly Balrin takes charge and says, guys, we're moving way too slow. I feel like I've got this. And he begins to take over, leading the party. As you guys continue traveling further south, come upon an area with a very steep drop off to what is your east. You're heading south, and you can see some Drow up ahead. Let me remove Edmund and Ursa, just so it's not confusing for turn order stuff. And we'll just slap Balrin right there. Up ahead, Irden points out that she can see Drow, but if she can see the Drow, they might be able to see her too. Have everybody in the party give me a stealth roll.
Oof.
And we're gonna do a group stealth check on this.
18.
All right, we've got
oh my god, 9 with advantage?
9, 18. What
3.
about Balrin? 3. Well, that is not good enough. Their passive perception of 11 beats the average of all your rolls. So they do hear you approach just as you begin to see them. See a Drow here, Irden. Oh, actually, your vision is great compared to everybody else's. You guys can see a few Drow, but Irden, you can see many more. In fact, the rest of you can see 2. Irden can see 4.
I let everybody know there's 4, and then kind of like I don't know if they would do like clock type stuff. Like I would say one's at 12 o'clock, one's at like, you know,
Sure.
well that would be like 9. It's at 9 o'clock as you walk by. Like
Have you ever seen a clock?
Oh dear.
I was gonna
12
say
'cause we're
neither of
facing
those
this
are
way.
at none of them are at
6 is
12 or
down.
9 o'clock from where you are. Yeah,
But
this
we're
is
not
6.
going this
This
way.
one's probably 4 o'clock. This one's probably like
We're going
I don't
this
know, just
way.
a little after
So
6.
Alyssa,
12 would be straight ahead.
You are a service member by injection. You should be
Am
better
I
at this.
am I wrong?
No, I get
If we're
exactly what you're
going
saying,
forward,
Alyssa, and I don't know why they're
12
arguing.
o'clock. Straight ahead is 12 o'clock.
Gosh.
There is a Drow. 12 o'clock. And then one at like, he's in the middle of the fucking clock. And then there's one at 6. And then there's one at like 9:30.
I can tell she's loud because I can hear her in Max's mic.
Oh,
Oh, 12 o'clock?
Right. As you all sit there and try to figure out your game plan, you see these Drow begin to load crossbows and train them at you, and thus begins the combat.
Irden, call the ball.
crossbows.
Where do you want me?
You are first.
You have the most distance, so I think go 12. Unless the guy
Moving.
that's like in the middle of the goddamn clock gets you first.
Movie, Sarn.
He's on a ledge.
I can fly. All right, gonna go 32. And then I'm gonna fly up the rest of the way and gank this guy.
Ethlyn, do me a favor. Make a perception check as you do this. Better yet, just tell me what your passive perception is.
Passive perception 13.
Okay. All right. As you get up to this drow here, you perch yourself on this ledge, and you see that there are 2 more drow down here behind this wall. You could not see earlier because of the terrain.
Got it. All right.
And they are just
So,
as surprised to see you as you fly up there. They're like, "Oh shit."
which one looks the most important?
I don't know how to answer that question, so I'm going to tell you is this one looks like a low-level warrior. This one, it looks formidable, although seems like light on armor. This is a magic user, and it is some type of, how do I describe this? I guess cleric would be the closest equivalent.
Okay. You know what? I'll use my dash, and spend a key point so I can get between the magic user and the hoity-toity guy.
Okay.
If I have to take a opportunity attack from the guy I passed, that's fine.
He certainly will. As he quickly draws his short sword and tries to slash at Ethlyn walking by. I think he's going to hit him for a minuscule amount of damage, 4 slashing damage. The rest
Okay.
of the group, you see Ethlyn hop up on this ledge using his cape, and then suddenly Ethlyn disappears. Now, obviously, I know because of the map you can see these creatures here, but I would imagine it's not going to be that hard for you guys to estimate that Ethlyn's fighting creatures over there, especially once you hear him start hitting them.
Okay. I'm gonna smash the magic user first.
This one?
Yep.
Okay.
That's gonna be an 18 to hit.
And 18 is a hit.
And I'm gonna go and use my tattoo. So that's gonna be use my charge real fast. Okay. That's gonna be 4d6 plus a d8 plus 7. Okay, 27 damage to the magic user.
Okay. It's a crippling blow. You was this your palm or with your staff?
Staff.
Okay, cool. So you raise your staff up and hit the drow in the sternum, and immediately coughs up a rivulet of blood, and her eyes widen. It seems like you've dealt a great blow to her.
Okay, I'm gonna attack her again with my staff.
All right.
28, definitely a hit. Rolling
Yeah,
damage.
certainly.
It's gonna be 11 bludgeoning damage.
All right, then you lift the staff higher and do like almost a baseball bat swing, and hit her in the temple and kill her.
That's the end of my turn.
All right. Alyssa, trigger warning.
Oh, goody.
The spider descends from some webs. It gets to this edge, peers down at Ethlyn, as this drow in Undercommon encourages the spider to attack. Drops down and does try to attack you, Ethlyn, with a bite. All right, 18 to hit.
Hit.
All right, 5 piercing damage, 32 poison damage, unless you can beat a DC 14 Constitution saving roll.
I am immune to poison.
All right, so you will take only 5 piercing damage, and you will ignore all poison damage. Okay, let's see. This drow is going to. Oh, you know, that is a bit far for a leap. I was going to have him leap, but he cannot do that. He's going to climb himself down and dash over this way. Boy, that's going to take a lot of his movement up. And he's just gonna start climbing up this ledge here. Gonna place his elbow down. He's gonna train his hand crossbow at who's the closest person. It's like Nadri. He'll be at disadvantage because of the distance. I doubt this is hitting. Yeah, no, 9. I know that's not hitting.
Unfortunately, it's not.
This Drow steps to this ledge, peers over, sees Irden, smiles down at her in an undercom and says, "Welcome, my lady. It is time to die." Alright, 19 to hit Irden for 5 piercing damage.
Irden says, no, that doesn't hit.
Perfect. He scowls, realizing that he's probably pretty fucked now. Drow is going to climb down here. He is going to attempt an attack at Ethlin with advantage. Huzzah. And he's going to hit for 6 slashing damage.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. This one is going to fire his hand crossbow at you, finally not having to roll with disadvantage, one of these guys. 22 for 3 piercing damage.
That's on Ethlin?
Yep.
Okay, that I'm gonna use my reaction to deflect the missile. You said 3 piercing, so that'll definitely be negated. Gonna go ahead and do my deflect missile attack.
Right. Does he have to be like super close? He's like 30 feet away.
No, it's a 2060. So I'll have to roll with disadvantage.
Yeah, roll with disadvantage then.
First roll was a dirty 20. Second roll, even higher. So that definitely hits.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's gonna be a D8 plus 4. Sling it back at him and do 12 piercing damage. Any poison
Sling it
on
back
that?
at him, it actually pierces his neck, and he quickly grabs his neck as blood starts flowing out freely.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what he's gonna do too? He's gonna climb down from there. Because he's like, oh shit. Okay, Irden.
Okay. Is this guy
Oh, wait, really quick.
behind
What
a
is Irden's
pillar?
passive
Oh, yep.
perception?
14.
Okay. Irden does not see that.
Great. So is this guy right here behind a pillar?
Here?
Yeah.
Yes, technically.
Okay, so I couldn't technically see him.
Yeah, he's got total cover. As do all 4 of these characters over
Yeah,
here.
because this one. Okay,
But this
so
one, no type of cover whatsoever. Same with this one. I mean, he's above you, but the ridge isn't high. You could even see his feet. You know what I mean?
right.
It's like
Then
4 to 5 foot ledge.
yeah, what I'm gonna do is cast daylight. Like centered right here. So that basically lightens up everything for my team and gives everybody else disadvantage, including myself. But so I'm gonna cast that, And then that's all I can do this turn because I'm not gonna move up. I saw the spider, so yeah, Irda knows when there are things that she can do, and that's not one of them. Oh god damn it.
You guys see a spider right there?
Yay, daylight.
And strangely, now that the room is very lit up, you can see a few, like, shadowy orbs floating around. So we're just gonna
Okay.
dispel this. So these things that you're
Oh,
seeing, they're orbs of shadow. Eventually they'll turn into spiders, but right now they're just orbs of shadow that are floating up on the roof of this, which, like, from this ledge, the roof is about 30 feet up, and from here it's like 45 feet up.
okay. So Irden can hear her entire speech in her head about being brash, and then she sees
I thought of
that,
that.
there's 5 fucking spiders out there, and she's like looking at Balrin because she knows when she casts Dawn, it really fucks him up. So it's just like she's just kind of sitting there preparing it for the next turn. But she's hesitating at least this time. And that's her turn.
All right. Nadri, it is now your turn.
All right, Major's gonna move here between Irden and the Drow. My queen. And right here, I'm going to cast 6th level Summon Draconic Spirit to get me a nice red dragon.
Red.
What does the actual text of the spell say? Does it say, like, what size or anything like
Yeah,
that?
it's large, so the adult.
The adult dragon template will work.
And since I cast it 6th level, it gets 3 rend attacks and its breath weapon, so 4 attacks on a turn. I don't know if you want me to roll initiative on it or take its
Give me
turn.
a second here. Does the spell say to roll initiative, or does it say it just takes its turn? Blah, blah, blah.
Shares my initiative count, so it goes on my turn.
Okay, so I just will make it you. Okay. So you should own that dragon now.
All right, I do. So first, Buddy Ethlin there. I'm going to rend attack that drow that's closest to my dragon.
Okay.
Let's make spell attack roll. That's a nat 1. Of course it is.
Okay, well, so it definitely misses.
Second attack. Oh, it's a 12. Third attack.
The 12, oh, it misses. It misses. Yeah, the third attack hits.
Okay, third attack was a 23. How much does the rend do? 1d6 plus 4. So 9 slashing damage. And then breath weapon is a 30-foot cone. Let me see what I can do. 30-foot cone. Can't quite get. Is there a way to do this? Get those and not Ethlin. Yep, right there. So DC 16 dex save from that drow and that spider.
I'm not gonna roll for the drow because he's only got 4 hit points. I don't think there's no way he could survive. Even if you rolled all ones, he'd die. And that's is a fail on the save for the spider.
Okay, so 5 fire damage.
Okay, take it.
Bonus action, Bardic Inspiration to Balrin, add a d6, and that's my turn.
Okay. Yeah, Nadri, now that you're in this position, you can see this Drow here. Sorry about that. I completely forgot that they were invisible when you moved the dragon.
I don't think my cone would have reached him anyways.
Your cone wouldn't have got it, no, but you can see
Yeah.
them now. They were hiding out.
Yep, absolutely.
Just kind of trying to figure out what I want to do here.
I don't know what that token's hit points got set to, but it should be 50 plus 10 for
So
each
60
spell level above 5th. Or so yeah, I cast it at 6, so 60 hit points.
Okay, that's what it's got now. Yeah, originally the dragon has 256. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, this hand crossbow thing, I really don't want to just do that. I think that's what I want to do. Fairy fire. Let me make sure that's within 60 feet. Alright, fairy fire, guys. DC of 13 dexterity saving roll. It's everybody but Ethlin.
Okay, it doesn't want to roll for some
13
reason.
on the dot.
So this is a +3 for Nadri. Yeah, 7. I fail.
17.
17. Alright, so both pass, and Nadri is, we'll say he's marked. And, let's see where this straw guy gonna move. He's gonna move this way. Ah, the guy that's next to Ethlin. He tries to slash Ethlin with a scimitar. 22 to hit for 9 piercing damage.
Okay.
He then is gonna pull a whip off his side in his other hand, and he's gonna try to crack you with his whip. Ooh. Roll a natural 1. You can roll an opportunity attack if you'd like to.
I don't have a reaction.
Ah. Then you may not. Let's see. He also commands this spider to aid him. Hmm. Okay. I think this drow is going to try to dispel magic on this dragon, but I'm going to have to make a check for it. It'll be a DC 16.
Can I counterspell that?
Actually, let me read. What kind of check
Yes,
is
you
this? Yes,
can.
you can.
Yes, please.
Are you within range to
Thought I-
counterspell it?
Ooh, 60 feet?
It's
From which one?
No.
85 feet away from you.
Damn,
Too far.
No. Never mind.
I'm not
Sorry.
even.
Okay. Let me just see what type of save I have to make here. Or check, I should say. Make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. So charisma check. Gotta do a charisma check DC 16.
Dragon doesn't look very charismatic.
God damn.
Bye bye. Dispelled.
Ethlin looks over and says, "That's not good."
And that Drow is going to take cover there. Spider is going to climb up this way. It's only got 30 feet of movement. Oh boy. It also doesn't seem to have a web ability. Alright, it's going to dash up to Balrin. Balrin!
All right. Well, go ahead and attack this guy. The old hammer. A 22 to hit,
A definite hit.
or 20 damage. We'll throw a level 1 smite on here.
Okay.
20 plus. Oh, that sucks. 24.
24 damage. In one blow, Balrin bloodies the spider.
Well, let's swing again. 23 to hit for.
Definite hit.
I'll go 16. We'll do another level 1 smite just to make sure. 16 plus 11 is 27.
With Balrin's second hit, he puts the spider down.
Then I will. I will move right there just to get another layer in between Iridan's like, my queen, here to protect you. I will not run off. I am by your side through thick and
Will
thin.
not run off like Ethlin.
You will never be
Whoa.
more than 10 feet away from me again for the rest of your life.
I followed freaking orders, okay? She said 12 o'clock, which was really 6 o'clock, and I went the way that we needed to go. So I followed orders. I'm going to go ahead and move to the next spellcaster. I'll go and take opportunity attacks from the Beastmaster and the Venomous Spider, and I'm going to move over
Delightful.
to the caster.
Beastmaster hits you with a 19 for 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
Spider will attempt to bite you. I'm thinking it's going to miss. Yeah, 13.
Cool.
Alright. And you slip down into that little crevice, and there's the spellcaster, thinking they had the perfect spot for cover until Ethlin showed up.
Hey, buddy. 3 charges of Staff of Striking added to this. So that's going to be a d6 per first attack. Oh, so close to a 20. All right, so that'll be a 19 to hit.
Definite hit.
Rolling damage 3d6 and the d8 plus 7 to this. All right, 20 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, with one hit, the Mystic is bloodied.
All right, next hit, Staff of Striking. All right, that'll be a dirty 20.
Hit.
And 9 bludgeoning damage.
9 bludgeoning. Alright, they're still bloody, but still in the fight.
Unarmed strike. $17 to hit.
That's a hit.
Six bludgeoning damage.
And that's one dead drow.
All right. That's it for Ethlin's turn.
Okay, let's see here. Not great on the movement. Alright, so it's gonna try to chase down Ethlin. Seems to be the best course of action, at least for the time being. Gonna try to web you. 24 to hit. It will be 4
Hit.
poison damage, but you're immune to that. You are restrained as an action. You can make a DC 14 strength check to burst the webbing.
Okay.
You see this orb of shadow kind of move around on the ceiling and get to this spot. Gotta wait till its next turn to do that. Fuck it. Why not?
Guys, little help.
All right. It is going to shadow jaunt. See this black shadowy form become a spider and drop down from the ceiling on you, Ethlin. It's going to try to bite you. It's a 17. If the 17 hits, it's 13 necrotic.
Okay, take the damage.
Okay. Your strength score is also reduced by this much. 1. If your strength score is reduced to 0, you die. Otherwise, this reduction lasts until you finish a short or long rest. And this spider was instructed to come and help him. Will take on its true form. I guess, I don't know. Drop out of the Shadow Realm, but then we'll also drop into this crevice with the Drow. Like from where the 3 of you are, it has cover. It's too big to have total cover. Drow finishes climbing up. He knows he's just cannon fodder. Gonna shoot at Balrin, because Balrin's the closest. Probably miss. Big whiff. Yeah, casting a spell's probably not the right thing to do here. He's gonna step to the ledge and also attack Balrin. Since Balrin wants to put himself in front. And it's a total miss. Let's see. This Drow, holding its neck, is gonna rush up to this edge. And it is gonna still fire its hand crossbow at you. Flynn, and miss. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Adri.
Did I not get to go?
I don't know. I'm targeting Nadri with something, but I'm just reading this a second time.
Oh. Well, okay.
Okay, actually, I just get to do this, apparently. While this spider is on the ethereal plane, it targets one creature within 60 feet on the material plane. Target is restrained by ghostly webbing and invisible to creatures on the material plane. A restrained creature who succeeds a DC 14 strength check escapes the webbing, which you can do on your turn. So Nadria is restrained. Not only that, becomes invisible to the rest of you. Right, Irden, you're first. Then Nadria goes.
Shit. Because I was like, oh, okay, well then I will just taste the two of them and try to keep up.
Yeah, Nadria was right in
And
front of you just a moment ago, and now he
now
is
you
completely
took
invisible.
him away from me. Shit. Okay.
Now, what I will say is if the haste spell says you can touch the target,
I have to
you
see
reach
it.
in front of you and try to touch him. That's what I was going to say. If it says you have to see him, then yes, you do have to be able to see.
Oh, okay. Is it magic?
Is it magic? I am going to take a quick look at this creature and make that determination.
Oh, it's magic.
I'm just going to say yeah, it is, because I don't know the
Okay.
answer.
Yikes. Okay. Magical effect. It isn't a magical effect, right? Is that way?
Mm,
Because I can either do that or I can
man,
try to
I don't
hit
really know
the.
the answer to it. 'Cause it doesn't specify that it's a magical effect, but this is something that takes place on another plane.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'm.
So like, I don't know, I feel like it is kind of magical.
Ethlyn is surrounded
I'm
by
gonna say
like
it's a magical
four.
effect. I'm just gonna
Okay.
say it. Like, you don't actually see Nadri at all, but some sort of magical effect has rendered him invisible.
Irden, it's like a spider gangbang over here.
That's why I'm like, I can at least like twin a couple spells to hopefully help you.
Like, I was expecting some spell support from my fearless leader when I took her orders.
Yeah.
Like, I'm seriously calling
Yeah,
for
well,
fire right
let's.
now.
Yeah. Then I'm going to twin dissonant whispers, and I'm going for the two what are they, phase spiders? Shadow spiders surrounding Ethlyn. So each needs to make a wisdom saving throw. DC.
Real quick,
I always forget
can
it.
you
Yes.
see on the ethereal plane?
Probably not.
Okay, I just don't know if you have the ability to. Your guys are getting to the
I
level
don't
where
think
some of
so.
you might start to get these abilities. So I removed one spider from your vision. So
Okay.
would you want to twin it against these two? Does that work for
Yes.
you?
Um, any spider that I can see, it's getting it's getting this.
Yeah, basically, because this spider you can also see because it's too large to fit in the crevice without some of its body sticking out.
Yeah, but I don't see any friends over there. So yeah, so I'm gonna twin it against the two spiders that I can see. So DC Wisdom, 16. And come on.
Okay, starting with the shadow spider. That is a pass.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, that's bad. Sorry. Got excited.
Yeah. I was excited though, Mike. I appreciate your excitement. 12 on the other
You're
one, so
welcome.
that one's a
I'm here
fail.
for you. I'm here for you.
Okay.
It's
So
a team, even with the
on
DM.
on the failed save, it takes not a lot. Crap. 8 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from me. On a successful save, the target takes half as much damage but doesn't move away. So that was 5, 6, 7, yeah, 4 damage.
So let's see, it's got to move 40 feet. And this one takes 4 damage.
I only
Okay.
got rid of one of them.
Better than
Out of
nothing, I guess.
3. Yeah.
I guess.
Rid of 1. I can't see the other one.
All right. Anything else for Earden?
Um, that is my turn.
Hey, Nadri. While you are encased in this web, you are not on the ethereal plane, but you are invisible to your allies. You yourself can see everything around you just fine. You're just restrained. And let me let
I
you know
can
that escape
cast
check
while
was...
restrained, correct?
I think you can.
I'm pretty sure.
And if you want to escape, it's a DC 14 strength.
Okay. As long as I can still cast. Does that take my action to escape?
Yes, the escape check would cost your action.
Okay. Well, it changes my plans a little bit, but since I can still cast, I will, I mean, I didn't want to do this, but I guess if I'm restrained, I'm gonna polymorph into a T-Rex.
Hey,
When in doubt, T-Rex it out.
I was gonna run forward and cast a whole person, but now
you're still restrained, but it's a DC 14 strength to get out of it, so that won't be too hard. Actually,
can I say,
let
does
me
it
double
say
check
because the
this.
creature size? Does that matter? Because that's why I
Yeah,
had
because
done
you're
it.
huge size. I gotta double check it. It targets one creature within 60 feet on the material plane. Doesn't say anything about size.
Okay. So strength check as a T-Rex. This will be +7.
All right, bust out.
And that's my turn.
So he would now be visible, correct?
Yep, and he's a T-Rex. I mean, you guys are effectively standing under him now. All right, what's he gonna do here? Yeah. He's just gonna stand back here with his whip and try to whip you. Ethelyn, and yes he does. I don't know why it didn't roll damage, so I'll just do that really quick. Alright, you can take 5 piercing damage from that whip.
Okay, got it.
And I'm going to use his Slayer thing. Oh, actually, it's a D8, sorry. We're also going to take this much psychic damage, 2 psychic damage, because you're below your hit point maximum.
Okay.
Do that once per turn. Yeah, and he's going to move over this way. This guy is going to kind of peek out. Seems like the coast is clear for him for the most part. We go out some more. Gonna see a T-Rex, and he's gonna nope out real hard. He's gonna get himself back into this crevice, and he's gonna tell the spider to go attack the T-Rex. Alrin, it's on you.
All right. Excuse me. Attack the guy right next to me with melee style.
All right.
$28 to hit for 15 damage.
Right. He's dead.
All right, then I'm going to throw my hammer at the other drow down here. 28 again to hit, or
Oh yeah.
20 damage again.
Another clean kill.
Right. Awesome. Now, will you allow me to use my movement to climb onto the T-Rex's back?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
All right. All right, so Because this one still has a big green beard too. Timber kind of, I'm sorry, not Timber. Barin reaches up. I need to get characters that are like not super short.
Yeah, right.
Barin reaches up and grabs onto the kind of beard to help pull him up a leg and climbs up onto the back and gives Nadra a little pat on the side. Here we go.
All right.
Flynn.
Ethlin's going to go after the spider. Staff attack.
Okay. Wait. Hold on. First, Eflin is restrained.
Oh, do I need to break loose first?
Yes, you do. Let me tell you what
Oh,
the DC
okay.
is for that because I forgot about it. DC 14 strength check, and it costs an
Alright.
action.
Here we go. 15. Or plus 5 to this. Sorry. Oh, 10. That's shitty. Okay.
Yeah,
AC.
you're trying to break out the web, but you are stuck in it. Luckily, since you're immune to poison damage, you don't have to take 2d8 poison damage again.
Well, that's nice. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. This spider. So now that it's the spider's turn, Alyssa, does it have to keep moving away from you or anything, or is that effect over with?
Let me check. I believe it just. I think until it can't see me. Where did it go? Yeah. See.
Yes.
It doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground, and I don't see anything else on it.
Sorry, it has to keep moving away until it can't see you?
Yeah. Well, no,
Okay.
that's what I was assuming. Just because if it
What ability
can't
are you using?
Dissonant Whispers?
I'll figure this out real quick. Okay.
Psychic damage. Must use this reaction if available to move as far away as the speed allows from me.
Yeah, it's
No?
an instantaneous thing, so it happens at that moment and then it's not persistent.
Okay.
Right,
That's a bummer.
so it had to use its movement to get away from Ethlin. It's gonna use its movement to get right back up to you, and it's gonna bite you with advantage. Luckily for you, you don't take poison damage. Okay, so it should have been at advantage. I'm gonna roll this one more time. Oh, hell yeah, baby.
Sorry,
Damn,
I
I
was
asked
away.
it to roll critical hit damage and I broke the damn thing. Alright, so it got to attack you with advantage, and it's gonna deal this much damage to you, piercing damage. The poison damage is negated, which sucks for me, but is great for you. 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay, so bonus action, and then make it actually materialize, and then it's gonna try to bite you, Mike, once again with advantage. Alright, so this will be 18 to hit for 14 necrotic if it hits.
Okay. It hits.
Alright, and then you also lose another 3 strength points.
If I was a Pokemon, I'd be going, be down, be down, be down.
Yes, you definitely would. This one's gonna do the same exact thing. Alright, so it's gonna nail you for 20 necrotic damage and another loss of 3 strength points. And this one is actually gonna bonus action go back to the ethereal realm.
Down goes Ethlin.
Alright. Ethlin is unconscious.
Just to be clear, did you go down with hit points or due to your strength going to 0?
Hit points.
Okay. Oof.
That's all good. I got resurrection.
Yay!
All right. Well, this was told to attack the T-Rex. It cannot. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to go off the ledge. It doesn't
Actually,
really
no, I
have
have
to.
reincarnation, so your race would change.
I don't know. I'm feeling
Hey,
like a
you're not.
dragonborn right now.
You're not dead yet. All right.
I'm not
He is
dead
going to
yet.
leap that. And if he doesn't succeed on a DC 10, he's going to fall over, and he doesn't, so he is prone. What a stupid ass. Yeah, shoot, there's not even anybody close enough to fire at, so I guess he's just going to use his action to double his speed to get back up and continue moving forward. Okay. This ought to be a fun one. Needry. Creature ghost walks over to you, and it is going to try to bite you. Alright, as a T-Rex would an 11 hit? I don't think so.
No.
But it gets 2 attacks. Alright, so a 20 would definitely hit, and then I'm going to need you to do a DC 14 con saving roll.
Oh my god, my dice tonight.
Alright. You could take all that damage, 48. Unless the
Okay.
T-Rex is somehow immune to poison.
It's not 136 minus
Alright.
48. I don't have control of the token, so I'm not able to.
I thought I gave you ownership of it. I'm going to double check really quick. Actually, I'm going to do that in just a moment. It's Iridan's turn, and now I'm going to go check.
I am going to twin cast haste on Nedry and Balrin because
There you go, Frankie. You should have it now.
I can't do Dawn without really killing Ethlin, like for dead. So yeah, so you are now hasted,
Okay.
and I'm going to. Can I even back up at all to like take cover in any way?
Yeah, there's really not really anywhere for cover for you right now.
Yeah, shit. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try my best to dodge and
Alright.
shit. Cool.
Nadri, it is up to you.
Alright, hasted T-Rex. First attack on this spider. Does a 19
That's a
hit?
T-Rex token. Yes, it does.
It is 24 piercing. It is grappled.
Okay.
And so therefore
Okay.
it is restrained. Can I move with that in my mouth?
Hell yeah.
I think when you have a creature grappled, you are also grappled, and it makes your movement speed 0.
Okay. So
What size are you? Huge?
Yeah.
I would let you move half movement.
Okay, so 50 speed. Doubled because of haste, so just 50, which is fine. Because 50 is all I need to get close enough to tail attack this drow. That is a 24 to hit for...
So that's in its mouth. Balrin's on its back.
24 bludgeoning, and then I will haste attack.
He's dead because he
Oh,
only had
okay.
1 hit point. So it was like
Okay.
overkill.
Well, that's all I could do. So that was my turn.
Okay. This Drow. Hmm. Jeez. Boy, this guy don't have no good damn ranged options. What an asswipe. Ah. A dash. Guy's gonna come over here. He's gonna climb out. And I think he's gonna dash too. Ballrin. Looks like you got some Drow trying to run away.
Oh, we'll let him for the moment. I'm gonna jump down, and then I don't think I'll get an opportunity attack, but if I do, I'm happy to take it. To get to right here next to Ethlin.
No, you're good.
Okay. And I will reach down and kind of grab him by the face and it's like, Ethlin, wake up! I need you. We need you. And I will pump 40 hit points of lay on hands into him.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh.
He is in the
4-0.
freaking game.
4-0 hit
4-0.
points. Holy cow.
Get up and fight.
All right.
And hang on. Oh, and that could be my action, so I still get my attack because I'm hasted, right? So I'd still get a double attack.
Yep.
Yeah, you can still
Okay.
attack, yeah.
So I will.
Don't forget you have Bardic still too if you need it.
I do have the Bardic, so I will hit the. Can I see the? I can see the big one, right?
You can see what you can see. The one that's on the ethereal
Okay.
plane, you can't see it. I made it invisible to you.
Okay. Well, let's just get rid of this little one real quick. 28 to hit.
That is a
For
hit.
13 damage. We'll throw a level 2 smite on there. On D8s, where'd you go? There we go. That's, ooh, nice. 16, 18, plus 31 damage.
Very nice. So let's see. Okay. Still up. In fact, it's not bloodied yet.
Okay, well, we'll go after it again. That's a 29 to hit. And
hit.
you know what? We'll throw a level 3 smite on this one. And 22 plus 16 is 38 damage.
38 damage. Wow. Okay. And it is now definitely bloodied.
Okay. And that is my turn.
All right, everybody. Well, we're closing up in on the 3-hour mark, and that actually marks the end of round 3. So I'm going to turn it to round 4. I'm going to pause it right here.
Cool.
And with any luck, we get everybody back next week. Plus, send Edmund. You guys will make short work of the rest of these creatures.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's move into Stars and Wishes portion. Let's start with Mike. Why don't you start us off tonight?
I really enjoyed the gameplay with the dominated mind. Hitting my friends was kind of cool, so that was a really good part. I really enjoyed that. I also really appreciated the role play with Alyssa / Irden with kind of taking charge of the party. That was cool. Wishes, no wishes, just waiting for that Dragloth, just saying, just putting it out there. But
Oh, I hear
other
you,
than that,
and I got a little something planned for that.
yeah, let's
Yeah,
go.
another real nice map you guys are going to enjoy for that one.
Nice. Right on. Other than that, it was a really good session. I enjoyed myself.
A lot of fun. That beer looked awesome that you were drinking. The thing looked
Hell
frosty
yeah.
and delicious.
All 6 of them.
All right, Max. Further wishes, buddy.
Yeah, no, awesome session. Really, really fun combats. Really enjoyed it. The maps are awesome. Cool. Just a couple old school monsters in there. The the gelatinous cube and some other stuff. Just some kind of old school ones we don't get to see that often. So that was awesome. The combat was really fun. A lot of different things that we haven't seen yet with the invisible webs and the mind dominate and all these various things. A couple really good Earden rants with the I'm your queen now. Also the clock. So yeah. And I'm going to put this in I initially wrote it in the wish part, but I'm going to put it in the star part. The fact that Ethlin kind of ran off at the beginning of this last fight, that's the reason that Earden couldn't cast Dawn. And I hate Dawn, so thank you, Ethlin, for that. That is a awesome star.
I'm here for you.
All right. How about you, Frankie? What have you got for us?
Yeah, great combat tonight. Alyssa's rant was funny. And Nadri being like, she could handle one snake. I was wrong. There's some Drow be drowing. That was really funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
The Mike going down and having like that little bit of a scare was really nice, and that fight before this, I was really strapped on resources, so having to really dig in my character sheet, I really enjoyed that. I didn't want a Tyrannosaurus Rex, but I was like, okay, I'm stuck. This is my option to be able to burn actions.
It's really been working out so far.
Yeah, I know, but I like to switch it up.
Right now.
Yeah,
I hear you. I hear you.
But wishes, I just wish cooking. Scott could have made it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
for me.
same here.
I feel like we haven't gotten to play with Scott in like months.
It's been a long summer, that's for sure.
But yeah, that's
All right,
it for
Alyssa,
me.
if you have anything for us.
Oh yeah, I liked I know like my rant took up most of it, but I do like Max's
No, it was good.
rant about the mouse, and then all of a sudden the absolute diss on Limp Bizkit fans. I was like, wow. And whoever's watching right now, I hope you weren't a Limp Bizkit fan.
I hope our sponsors
Max
are
is like,
Limp Bizkit
nah,
fans.
they were not important to my life.
Fred Durst out here catching strays.
It's gonna be in the comments.
So I absolutely love that. Just because like Max will say that stuff off camera all the time. So like making fun of himself, but like to actually like do that on camera, that was amazing. I loved it. At the battle, both battles, as a player, absolutely loved it. I love the fact that we all got separated and like I had to like take care of myself, and I love the mechanics of that. The character and all this crap. I was like, oh crap. Well, basically she's this like she didn't want to be queen, and then they're like, hey, you need to be the person in charge, and so all the people that she's supposed to be in charge of just left her. So she's kind of like, huh. So I was like, well, how would you handle that? So that's how I felt like she would handle that. And so I apologize for hurting anybody's feelings. But as
No.
But as
It was
this
good.
like, but I think like she's only like in her 40s, so she's kind of like, I don't want to put teenage on it, but as far as elf, like she is not a
right.
mature elf, right? So
Yeah.
she's like this, like I could imagine her almost like putting her foot down, like stomping her foot, and kind of like just being like, why will you listen to me? You never listen to me, kind of like thing. So that was just kind of what I figured was going on. Then just a hasted T-Rex is always fun. And wishes obviously to get Ursa and Edmund back in here so we can take on Olaf.
So for me, wishes. I wish I had a little bit more roleplay stuff planned for tonight, but I didn't. But especially you, Alyssa, really carried us through with that. That Irden rant was really awesome. So that was great. Really appreciate that one. And then yeah, same wishes as hopefully we could get Cook and Scott in here next week and really just intensify these fights even more because I've been really enjoying just trying to challenge you guys and thinking, all right, the Drow are pretty diabolical. They're gonna pull some nasty tricks where they can. Um, so yeah, I mean, this fight especially, this was definitely meant to trip you guys up with having these creatures that can jump back and forth between the ethereal plane and stuff. It was supposed to make it more difficult for you to just keep targeting the same things over and over again and kill them quickly. It's been working out pretty decent so far. I've been enjoying this one. The other one I really enjoyed because I've been waiting for you guys to kind of travel a little bit further in the other dark and do some more stuff. Spirit Nagas have this awesome rejuvenation ability, where when you kill them, they just return in 1d6 plus however many days. So that will not be the last time you see that Naga, and I don't know if you noticed, but each time you see it, it's getting more powerful. I can't wait until the next time you guys get to see that thing again. Um, yeah, other than that, the way we're slinging spells and abilities and stuff has been so much freaking fun. Like, I don't want to dispel your dragon, but dispelling that dragon was huge. Even summoning the dragon was huge. Becoming a T-Rex, getting hasted, like, there's just so much cool things going on. The way Ethlin can hit so hard now, can really focus those strikes, like, it's almost like a miniature version of the Paladin. It's crazy. And, I mean, man, it's been a lot of fun. That 40 lay on hands was epic. Don't see that type of heal all the time. And I hate to say it, but I see Irden alone with a spider again. And I think I'm gonna have fun at the beginning of next session with that.
Yeah. So
Alright, but yeah,
I
that's all
literally
I've got.
yeah, I literally wrote down because I was like, no, this is what you were planning to do at that moment. So hopefully it still works, but we'll see if I'm still there or not.
I think it'll work out. You guys work really good as a team, and well, I haven't been able to stop you so far. Alright, but yeah, with that, I'll leave it to you, Frankie, to go ahead and close out the stream for us. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Really appreciate anybody who came in and watched.
Heck yeah. Thanks for coming out.
Thanks.